And we're back with more Legend of Legaia. Lee and Strife here in the Byron Monastery, and shit has gone south because Songi decided to be all Songi and wreck shit up. Ugh.
Ooh.
Well, yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
And that. And because monsters are here.
I told you Songi was a little bitch.
It's them.
Oh.
It's the peckerheads.
I'm gonna let her go at both of them.
Yeah. Yay!
Oh, hey, she learned it right off the top.
That works.
Yeah. Alright, so I want to just make sure of something. He's got Theater, Vera, and Gemard. She's got Gemard, Nido, and Vera. So she needs Theater and he needs Nido.
Uh-oh.
Mon, it's a Saru monster. Oh no! Maya! It's Maya! She's turned into a Saru! Maya, wait! Maya, I'll get that off of you. Wait, I'll take it off. Noah, stop. But if you rip it off of her like that, she'll die.
Oh.
Why? I don't understand. Listen, Noah. Listen carefully. You should never remove Saru from a human when the mist is around. The Saru and human are one, so if you do that, they'll die. There's only one way to free a human who's turned into a Saru monster. And that is to get rid of the mist. You said there's a Genesis tree in East Voz Forest, right? Yeah? Well, if you want to help Maya, you have to awaken the Genesis tree there. Then Maya will turn back into a human? Noah, I would never lie to you. Maya, I promise. I promise to destroy the mist. It looks like an unfinished letter written by Maya. Do you wish to read it? Oh yeah, let's read this. Vaughn began to read the unfinished letter. To my daughter May. Today Vaughn came to Byron and told me about Juno. I was so shocked and I shed many tears. When I think of how lonely you must be, my heart breaks with grief. When you were still young, I left you and came to Byron. I left because of the mist. Please forgive me for leaving you in Rimelm. Vaughn says I can return with him, but there's something that keeps me here at the monastery a little longer. Please forgive me. There are 2 orphans here, Songi and Gala, and they're about your age, and they're like sons to me. My obligations here compel me to stay. You must think that I don't care for you, but that's not true. I know the people of the village are supporting you. Please forgive. The letter ends there. She was actually deciding to stay in Byron a little bit longer until the situation with Songi and Gala could be straightened out.
And this happened. Ugh. Well, there's those theaters.
And I think Vaughn is the one who knows it.
Yeah.
So... That's what some tough love gets you.
Ow.
Actually, I'm gonna have her do this to the other one, too. Now they'll beat up each other.
Ow.
Hey, there we go.
He's doing the DBZ thing. Just give me another episode. I'll charge up. That's how that worked, right?
I think so.
All right, because I watched like a bit of Dragon Ball, but I know that was the meme for a while. The only time I ever saw it was there was a Street Fighter anime. Because of course there was. It was made in the mid '90s. It had people from like that Bebop crew of dub actors and whatever. So it's that era, right? And wait a minute, both of you. So yeah, Ryu's just standing there on a beach for like an episode trying to learn the Hadouken. So it takes him like 2 episodes to do it.
Wow.
I checked the entire monastery. Everyone's either dead or changing into Saru. It can't be true. Songi did all of this? How could he have done this? What was he thinking? I have to talk to him. I have to find out why he did this, but... Bon, Noah, are you going to East Voss Forest now? I knew it. I know that he's waiting for me there. If the Genesis tree's still alive, I'll revive it and free the monastery from the mist.
What the fuck do you think you're gonna do, you Byron blockhead?
After traveling together, I know how strong you are now. Actually, to be honest, I'm not that confident enough to go to the East Voss Forest without you. I need your strength. Please. Will you take me with you?
Yes, because plot reasons.
Oh. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. And Noah's just like, spinny, 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 yay!
She's just too cute.
We say it every episode because it's never getting old.
I know it. I absolutely love how freaking adorable she is.
Alright. More mist, more bullshit, let's go.
And I've been playing this game since, Jesus, what, 2001? Something like that? I've been playing this game since maybe a couple of years after it came out. And it never, just, Noah never gets old.
Well, he's gone. Ow. Poked me. That's what I think of your poke.
I should be using these dumb fights to teach Gala his arts. I'm just like...
I mean, if Vaughn and Noah are gonna kill them too fast, then whatever.
Right? I'm just like, he's okay. Alright. a second.
Yeah, it does look the same. Yay, saving!
Yeah. I'm remembering to do that this time. Vaughn will still have a chance to learn Nido in here.
Wait a moment, everyone. I feel something. I feel Sonji's presence. Sonji's here. Vaughn, Noah, I need you two to promise me something. Even if Sonji appears before you, don't fight him. What? I know this is asking a lot, but if a Saru possesses his soul, as you say, then I want to be the one to be able to take care of him. I will detain you no longer. Come, let's hurry.
He's basically
at least
saying, let me put him out of his misery.
Yeah, save him for me. That's fair.
Yeah.
Giant log is dead, and these are going to die too. I don't know what I was doing there.
I don't either.
Bonk, 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 dead, bonk, 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 dead. Yep.
Sometimes you can actually hear him say tornado flame if you listen.
Yeah. They squiggle around.
Okay.
Ew.
You want to see some cool shit?
Go for it.
Okay. I mean, it's not going to be this turn, but I'm going to teach him another move. Let's see.
Yay.
Left, up, up. I just want to make sure that their bars are extended enough to fit it. Why is the AP code not working?
Ow.
That was definitely a head splitter.
Yep.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to do this again, and I'm gonna have to do the spirit again in another fight.
Oh well. Getting the feeling we're gonna have a lot of those.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Oh.
Well, speaking of Nitos.
All right.
Aww.
I love how you can see pixelated toenails on his feet. I know, I just say the most random things sometimes. Let's see.
Dang it.
He's been a little hard-headed.
Oh, excuse me, just stretching.
And he is the one wearing the ivory book, too. What the hell?
Hmm.
Okay. Now we can do something cool.
He's just like, poison? Bleh.
Let's see. Let's try to teach him something a little bit more advanced for his thingy right now.
Ow! That's not fair.
She has a move like that too called the triple lizard. Because her somersault move is called the lizard tail. Yay for coffee.
I'm gonna need more caffeine at some point.
I got a weed hammer.
Okay. Oh, a weed hammer.
Gala, what's a weed hammer?
It's something used to break crystal glass and other types of hard grass.
Crystal grass, dear.
I can read. I read 90% of the time, 100% of the time.
So basically,
I think that's got that joke word. Hey! Ooh, that's fun. Bonk.
that's what that does.
Well, damn, I wish weed killing was that easy all the time. Otherwise, I'd be a farmer.
Right?
It's just
Okay.
bonk.
Bye.
Yeah, all of our problems could be solved just by disintegration.
There was another chest back this way in the beginning. Wait, that's not it.
Oh.
But you needed the weed hammer to get to it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, here's another chance for Vaughn to learn this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try...
Boo.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Finally! Holy shit. Okay, I think that's all that they both needed for now. Just wait, in Zito's dungeon, there's actually a really freaky one that we haven't encountered yet. Every dungeon will have its own unique Saru for you to learn. Like, the Mist Generator dungeons are like the final boss of that area. So the dungeons will be filled with all the Saru you've encountered up until this point. All the learnable ones.
It's like a test.
All the learnable ones. So, like, if you missed any, the Mist Generator dungeon is a great chance to pick them up.
You want to guess how long YouTube says it's going to take to process the HD version of our podcast?
Oh god, how much?
4 hours.
Holy crap. Alright, so... Wait a minute.
I mean, to be fair, it is 2.5 hours,
Oh, yeah.
So...
I came in here to take this off of him. Because it's not doing him any good anyway.
Nope. I see it.
You would. You damn fight. Oh my god, that's another new one for this area. I just took the fucking book off of him, too.
Help.
Well,
of course, because it says that word, I'm going to say it. Magicazam! I can't help it. Magilu's great.
she is great.
The entire game is pretty fucking good.
I think he might have overkilled it a little.
Maybe a little bit. Ow, not 9 damage. I needed those 9 hit points.
I don't see what he needed him for, though. Let's see.
To stand up straight.
Watch this one. There's a great joke for this move. Finally putting that blockhead of his to some use. He fucking headbutted it!
Headbutts hurt the user. That's why I always wonder why, like, that's a great idea, but I don't know. I must watch too much wrestling. I don't know.
Dude, I babysat a 2-year-old who liked to headbutt people.
Oh dear.
And that was not fun. His older brother would come running to me crying all the time because his baby brother was headbutting him.
Reminds me of that. It reminds me of that joke in The Simpsons. Lisa's sitting in her room, and she just hears a bunch of noise, and Homer and Bart just run at each other with trash cans, and they just bash each other into the head. I think I'm remembering that scene.
Well, one day he headbutted me right in the face. And it
Ow.
hurt. I headbutted him back. I didn't hurt him, but he was so stunned. He was so stunned that someone had done it to him that he stopped doing it.
Well, thank God.
Yeah.
Teach him.
Seriously, sometimes you literally have to give them back what they're dealing out before they learn that what they're doing is wrong.
It's like, ow, that hurts. I'll stop.
Mm-hmm.
Reminded me of my brother and I used to do that stuff all the time. We would we would play wrestle all the time until I slipped over him once, and my arm fell underneath him,
Ow.
and then I just fell, and I heard a crack. It was like 10 o'clock at night. My parents woke the fuck up because they knew that I'd broken my wrist into an S shape. And if you wonder why I complain about wrist issues to this day, it's because of that injury.
Ouch.
I remember the cast sucked. I
bet
put a
it did.
clothes hanger in there to try and take care of those itching problems. I know you're supposed to use lotions and things, but you can't
No.
for a while. And yeah, that cast was a horror show when you took it off. I'm like, yeah, my arm is not in a good way.
That
But
sucks,
yeah,
dude.
Yeah, my left wrist has been slightly weak. I mean, technically my left side's weaker just in genetically because right side is usually stronger, unless you're left-handed. It's weird how that works, but yeah, my left wrist has always had more issues if I do stuff like planks or anything else, like in yoga or something. You know, it's that sort of thing. So I'm just more predisposed to taking a little bit more of a pounding on that side. That's why I'm always careful with how much I play video games now. Is because I'm getting up there and it hurts more.
Yeah.
Don't say stuff like that don't hurt because, you know,
Oh, yeah.
because holding a controller is the same thing as anything else. I used to do those 10-hour gaming sessions and now I don't anymore.
Sometimes, like, I'm not encouraging people to go headbutting kids or anything like that, but sometimes you literally have to dish out to them what they're doing before they understand that what they're doing is wrong. Like with those kids who go through the biting phase. I'm sorry, but you gotta bite a kid.
Oh.
I mean, not hard, not like just a tiny little bit, just enough to let them know that what they're doing could actually be seriously painful.
Yeah, and you never know, it could potentially be infectious too.
That too, yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, kids these days just don't get it because nobody will teach them.
It's like being on the internet. Nobody wants to teach people how to be nice to people. Oh, hello. We got it.
Hey, cool. The next one she can get.
Water, 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 water. Bang, bang, bang. Ow.
His HP is dipping down there. So, what I'm gonna do is a way to waste one of the turns here, because he can still learn an art. And geez, everybody could kind of use a little bit of healing, but not as badly as him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him heal himself. I'm gonna have her heal him. Then I'm gonna have him learn another move. If he's got one to learn. Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Oh, her magic pose is cute too.
Curing never looked so
Creepy.
disgusting and freaky.
He's giving the blood back instead of sucking it.
Yep. Neo. That reminds me, I never did watch the fourth Matrix movie. I think I dodged a bullet.
You did. I haven't watched it either, but from what I've read about it, it sucked ass.
Yeah, I've heard it has Neil Patrick Harris and a lot of meta.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Oh,
I got my fill. I like Neil Patrick Harris, but I think I got my fill of him when he was Spider-Man for a decade, and Starship Troopers. I didn't even see him in Doogie Howser. I saw him in, or How I Met Your Mother. I saw him in Starship Troopers, of all things.
Oh, I saw him in Doogie Howser.
Was it good?
It actually was. You know what it was about, right?
Yeah, it was this, like, teenage prodigy doctor, right?
Yeah, he was a genius teenager who went through medical school and actually got his license to practice medicine, and he worked in a hospital.
Yeah, the only thing I really remember about that was the ends of every episode. He'd put like a email or something or a report together, and at the end of the episodes, if I remember right.
Nobody took him seriously because he was a teenager.
Yeah. That reminds me, I need to watch footage of the Trauma Center video games. It was I don't know if it was the people who made the Persona games, but I know it was made by Atlas and had the artist. But it's this weird, like, think of the game Operation if it was a visual novel.
Oh God.
I'm obviously simplifying it, but still.
Operation. That's a hell of a game.
God, that scared me as a kid.
Oh, my mom hated that game. She wouldn't even give us the batteries. She, like, seriously, anytime that one of us got a toy or something that was, like, loud as shit, she would take the batteries. She'd wait for it to die, and then she would just never replace the batteries. I was just like, how am I supposed to learn anything? It's called books, kid. Read them.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Oh, she didn't have to... She didn't have to worry about me in books. I actually, when I was like 4, I got tired of her reading to me, and I taught myself how to read so that she wouldn't have to.
I thought it was funny one time. My parents and my family don't really watch these, so it's fine. I remember I think it was one Christmas. It was like either a year ago or 2 years ago. My nephew or my brother or both of them bought my mom an iPad.
Uh-huh.
And I forget if I told you this one. It was, she called me up and she's like, what the fuck am I going to do with an iPad? I have a Kindle. And they were like, yeah, but it's totally an iPad. I'm like, I don't care. Send it back.
Holy shit, first try. She's a cute little genius.
Yay. That's what we say about all our kids until they decide that they're not young geniuses anymore, and then they're stupid teenagers.
Oh, Jesus. My oldest, my Bratzilla, if you will, has decided she's too lazy to do anything. She keeps talking about wanting to go back to church with my fiance and his dad. But then every week in the last month, he has tried to wake her up to go, and she's like, no, I'm sleeping.
Sounds like me with religion. I'm like, I'll do it next year.
I don't talk about religion.
No. I remember I will preface this. I said that I was doing a Persona video a couple of days ago, and it was about I think it was about, you heard about that thing with the JRPGs and how Yoshida was kind of about it during the interview, right?
I think.
Yeah, so the creator of 16 and 14 was like, don't call them JRPGs, we used to have a bad rap. Which they don't anymore. And I spent a whole dungeon rant talking about that. And part of my point was, it's like splitting your audience. Not in the sense of calling them JRPGs or just calling them RPGs or whatever. It's I'm going to talk about this in a public conference because some dumbass who did like Braid or some other game went in public and said, these JRPGs are stupid, they're dumb, they aren't good, right? To a developer's face.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, well, this is like being a person who's religious or being a politician and waving your politics in your stuff. It's like, that's why I don't do it. One, because I'm too stupid to really study any of this stuff and make it, an actual informed opinion, which is par for the course for me. But at the same time, it's like, think of the risk involved of touting your. It's the J.K. Rowling thing all over again. It's like, that's your business. Just be aware that it's your business and you're pissing off a lot of people who were fans of yours by touting your religion or your beliefs in front of people. So I'm always mindful and I say, yeah, don't do that. Because I think people can have whatever religion or whatever politics they want. It's the same with beliefs. It's like the same thing with the gaming stuff. It's like, I play these games all the time, but even though like this is a JRPG focused channel, I'm not sitting there going, you have to play them, they're the best thing ever. Like, except for Persona, But like, but even then, I do it in kind of a joking way.
Did you notice what I just did?
Bubble, crush, poison.
You
changed the attributes.
I changed their order.
Oh.
A lot of people don't realize that you can do this in Legend of Legaia. If you go into the status menu and go to the magic spells, you can change what order they're listed in.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I've got it set up to where their spells are in the same order. And when he starts learning them, I'm going to go back and do it for him too. This way, when I'm picking magic spells, I know exactly what it is. I know where it is in the list, and I can just go right to it and not have to sit there and spend all this time cycling through their magic lists trying to figure out who's got it where,
Hooray for sorting.
So I just wanted to take a second and show this feature because so many people that I've talked to that played this game did not know you could do it. And it's just one of those things where, hey, guess what? I figured something really neat about this game out, and I'm going to share it.
Hooray!
It's just one of those things. I figure things out.
Yeah, getting back to that thing, I think whatever person wants to follow, say, a personal belief or a thought process, like, that's great. That's how people can say, okay, I like playing Doom, or I like playing GTA, or I like playing Minecraft. It's like, that's fine, right? I've totally said those are not my things. I just assume not antagonize those people. Because imagine, what if one of those people who is a Doom fan, like, God forbid, they're two different types of games, but watched this and said, this is actually pretty neat. I like this. But that guy was talking about how he hates Doom, so I don't like you.
What
I can see where that would be really stupid.
You and I both know a very big Doom fan. Am I going to sit there and trash talk one of his favorite games to his face? No. I'm not a Doom fan, but that doesn't mean I'm going to sit there and make fun of him for being one.
Yeah, and that's just... It's one of those weird things where it's like, you have all this time and energy to do whatever you want with your life. I think it's... life is a series of priorities.
Okay.
You need your health. You need a family or a support system, or you need money to support them.
The community, the community that we met in on Twitch.
Yeah.
You know how they feel about games like Fortnite.
Yeah.
Do I play Fortnite? No. Am I ever going to play Fortnite? No. But I made it a rule in my channel that you cannot shit talk Fortnite anymore. You know why?
Because you got sick of it.
I have friends who do play it, and I don't want them to feel like they have to constantly be on the defensive when they come to my streams.
Yeah.
So, in my channel, if you shit talk Fortnite, you are gone. That doesn't mean I'm ever going to play the game. It just means that I have the, I guess you could say, tact to not shit talk someone's favorite game. If they enjoy it, that's up to them.
Goodness me.
It's fine. You enjoy what you enjoy. That doesn't mean that everyone else has to shit on it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean because that's. And I think we discussed this before. It was the idea of being defensive about your own fandoms, and in a general sense, I've done this where I've talked to people and I've gotten into arguments and things, whether they were just stupid arguments or they got really bad, was, okay, you shit talk this, but then, you shit talk that game, so you should be, that.
Yeah.
It was a thing, right? And it's like, well, yeah, but it's the awareness, and I've tried to make this a thing on my channel, is like, if you're going to discuss a thing, try to come at it from a reasonable perspective and say, okay, I don't hate the person playing it, or I don't hate the game, but if I do hate a thing about it, that's why I do the podcasts, because it gives me a kind of a easy platform to say, okay, this is what I didn't like,
And, honestly, that same community that I mentioned, we met each other in.
Yeah.
So many people in that community just completely trash Final Fantasy VIII, and you know my feelings on that game, because I butted into your playthrough of it.
Yes.
And I kept you from shit-talking it.
Well, yeah. And trust me, I think that playthrough would have went a lot differently had you not jumped on board.
Well, certainly it's more positive now.
Yes.
But, I mean, I just get to the point where sometimes online, I get tired of feeling like I have to defend the things that I like, because people try to tell me that I'm wrong for liking them. You like what you like. Am I going to tell you that you're wrong for liking Hatsune Miku? No. That's up to you.
I would hope not. I've been a fan for 10 years.
I'm just using it as an example. Am I going to...
Exactly.
And you know what? It's not my kind of game, typically. I suck at rhythm games. But I can find things about... I found something to enjoy about it.
Yeah.
I like listening to some of the songs.
Yeah, and really that's all we can hope for. And I'm thinking about this from a fandom perspective and from a content creator's perspective. It's like, there's only so much that a person can or can't like about a thing, but there's only so much that a person can control. Like, if you don't like something, you can leave and find somebody else to watch. Or if you want to, I've said this as a PSA before. If you don't like somebody that's giving you content for free, go and make it yourself and then see what happens,
Or find another content creator.
Exactly, because there's millions of people that do the same things we do, but we're the only people doing it the way we're doing it. So we're doing it the way we feel is enjoyable, and hopefully for the people involved, they are also enjoying it. And if they stop enjoying it, that's fine. If they think, oh, they're not playing that game anymore, okay, that happens. That's it's something called churn, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, stuff happens. That's why I say prioritize what you prioritize and like what you like. I think spending endless time being a negative Nancy is bad. There's a difference between being a negative person and also being an analytical or realist, or just saying, hey, life kind of sucks sometimes, but there's still some good things about life. And if you enjoy the good things and can express that to people, I think it will come across. And if nothing else, I think both of us have said, we're not trying to put up a front or just trying to act dumb, because trust me, if I wanted to put up a front, it would be snuffed out like the first 5 seconds. You would tell immediately, this guy can't lie for shit, which is good. Yeah, but yes, we made it through the East Vase. It was the East one, right?
Yeah.
Yay, I got it right. I was so busy doing the ranting, but yes, the East Vase Forest. Songi is probably here. So that means Sonji's going to get his ass kicked. One can hope. But that'll be next time.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.